Hey everybody. So, okay. My camera phone is not all that great, but reality TV here. So, I've been given updates on my unraveling of my locks, and I literally took the time to soak each lock, wait a few minutes. I'm using a product called by Mango Lime. It's a company called Mango Lime, and they make all kinds of products. And I found a braid twist remover. So I actually I'm trying to undo. I have about 8 locks remaining. I'm on my break today, and I'm trying not to let you see the shirt of the place that I work part-time for. But anyway, so I'm undoing. I have 8 locks left, and let you see. So I take a lock. There's one. There's a few of them. See that? It's pretty long. It goes to the middle of my back and the back. But the ones that I've taken out so far, see, I still have length. It's just my hair is curly hair. And you know, typically people, I've heard, when you wanted to take out the lock, people would do dreadlocks, but they would cut them. But I started doing some research. You know, first of all, I started feeling like, you know, I want to feel my hair again, or I want to see what would happen. Can I take them out? And so I did research, and I found there was different techniques, but the most prominent technique was actually to literally take each lock, saturate it in an oil and water conditioner solution, and literally pick the ends, you know. And when I started doing it, I noticed I had this curly, coily hair, and I'm grateful, you know. Look at that. So I'm actually having fun, and I know it's just hair, but you know, I'm one of those that grew up, I didn't grow up with my hair natural. You know, in my time, although I'm very, very young 50s, and I feel good, you know, to say that. I'll be 56 this year. But I grew up on creamy crack, perm, well, really press and curl first, and then perm. And anytime, you know, new growth would come, it was time to get that stuff straightened up, you know. And so, you know, living with that process, and then living with visualizing and seeing yourself straight all the time. And then every now and then, I never really wore wigs, and I wasn't into weave. Maybe I would, you know, have hair added in the mullet days, in the back and long, and you know, so it was always press and curl. But so much more has come out of this journey. The patience that it took to actually unravel each one. First of all, it worked with me spiritually to be patient as I was unraveling and releasing and letting go, and then getting used to seeing my hair this way. And I've been researching and going on YouTube and discovering that moisture is key for our beautiful natural textures, and also that each of us are so unique, and so is our hair. And so I'm loving it. I'm loving being free, you know. I'm loving it. And so, you know, earlier this year, I started doing protective hairstyling, not for myself, but my daughter wanted me to start doing crochet braids. And since then, now I'm doing it as a business. And so I said, well, hey, in North Carolina, you know, I might as well get my license, and that's what I'm studying. So within that time studying about natural hair, which got me more curious about what's happening with my hair. And so it's a journey that I'm going on and have been going on. So I, wore dreadlocks for 4 years before that. And what led me to do that, to go natural, was coming in to the premenopausal phase. And my hair used to, be right at the, down to the middle of my back before, getting it permed. My oldest is a hairstylist, bless her heart. She kept my hair nice. And then hormones started changing, and my hair would be flowing and nice and straight. Then the next day, it would be wet from night sweats. So slowly, I allowed myself to just go shorter and shorter, and I was wearing, my hair short and permed. And then one time I decided, it was time to get a touch-up, and I didn't go get it, so I threw some mousse on it, and I noticed this curly, wavy texture. And then next thing you know, I was getting 2-strand twists, and I said, I want to experience locks. So I've experienced that, and now 4 years of growth, you see. And sometimes lots of people, they will come out of their braids or their locks, and then they go get flat iron and get heat on it. And I'm choosing not to have any heat, but learn what's necessary organically, actually. So I'm excited about making some shea butter products with essential oils that deal with not only, smell good, but deal with the holistic aspect of who I am. The head has to do with the energy of who we are, our crown chakra, the energy center of the crown, and our connection with spirit, and our guidance. So for me, all of this is inclusive and matches with who I am as a healer. So anyway, I hope to get better equipment to show, what's happening. As I'm revealing myself, I have 8 more locks to take out, and then I'll do a deep conditioning. I've done my homework, and maybe I'll share, which process I've used. And then I need to, get some trimming done. And I'm going to play with the idea of a curly fro. Right now, all I do to get this is moisture, wet it at night, spray bottle conditioner, and then I put it in big twists, and then I twist those twists into braids. It just doesn't take long, and then it just comes out like this. That's what I've discovered for my hair. So as I'm studying natural hair care, the vision